Are you missing traveling because of the restrictions caused by the corona pandemic or any other obvious reasons like being ill because of which you're stuck at home? Well, you are at the right place. I'm Brinson and welcome to a new episode of the Are You Missing series from Journey to Optimism. What did the corona pandemic disrupt the most in our world? Travel. Traveling is something which we all love because of the beautiful landscapes and the stunning views. The recreational value it holds makes traveling very special. Traveling is an escape from the busy life for so many of us today, where we are working hard like robots in an already known environment to us. We feel traveling is so special because it creates this chance to explore what is not part of our regular life. That is why these trips, travels and tours you go with your family and friends are so special because they give you this opportunity to explore. But having said all that, you're watching this video because you're missing traveling and I know that it's really frustrating. So, what can we do as an alternative to these travel fantasies? What can we do as an alternative to still explore as you are not able to travel now? I think the best we can do with the possibilities we have is to still explore, but with a little bit of twist to it. Let me explain. I want to share with you all today this man's life-changing story. Jean-Dominique Bauby. Jean-Dominique was a French journalist, author and editor of the famous French magazine Elle. What more? He was a successful person in his field with a great desire to explore new places like many of us today. And then the unexpected happened in his life. At the age of 43, he suffered from a devastating stroke, and when he woke up in the hospital days later, his hands, legs and almost the whole body was paralyzed. He got into a condition called locked-in syndrome where your mind is completely up and running but your body is completely paralyzed. Jean-Dominique Bauby was not able to move almost every part of his body except for one thing which was not paralyzed. His left eye. He could blink his left eyelid and all the rest of his physical body was immovable. Having understood that he will be completely stuck to his bed for the rest of his life, Jean-Dominique took an extraordinary new effort despite of his new condition and wrote a complete new book, The Diving Bell and the Butterfly. What? A man wrote a book with his hands, legs and whole body paralyzed? Yes, exactly. This is how he did it. With the help of his assistant, Bauby used a technique called partner-assisted scanning, where the alphabets of the language are repeated again and again in loop, and when Bauby reached a letter he wanted to write for his next word in the book, he blinked his eye. Can you imagine how crazy is this? If Jean-Dominique wanted to write a word, say, big in his book, he required to blink 3 times when the corresponding letters reached while his assistant was looping through the alphabets again and again. As crazy as it may sound, Jean-Dominique kept blinking again and again and again. In fact, he blinked more than 200,000 times and completed his book, which sold 150,000 copies in the first week. Think about this for a second. A complete book made by just blinking the left eye. Jean-Dominique was able to explore the possibilities around him even in his paralyzed condition. I know many of you are feeling like paralyzed and stuck at home. I've seen people writing statuses like, Corona, please go away, I want to travel. And people writing with so much emotion that they are not able to even explore nearby malls and travel because we are in quarantine or ill. Well, I'm sure that all of us have much more than the blink of an eye like Jean-Dominique to explore the unlimited world we have in front of us. Writing an entire book just by blinking an eye is just not hard work, but that is what I call the real definition for exploring with what you have. You surely have 2 eyes to blink, 2 hands to do whatever you want with, and 2 legs to stand tall. I don't think you need anything more to explore this beautiful life. My point here is that if you are having a limit to today that stops your capacity to explore and travel, let that limit not stop your capacity to explore you. Because at the end of the day, the best thing to explore